Hello everyone, my name is Lorthorn and welcome back to Minecraft's anime mods.
きっと約束だよいつかまた同じ笑顔で
We are amongst a whole bunch of Hamon Masters. I actually don't know if they do anything, but we are amongst them. Now, last time we were recommended to get ourselves some sustainable food, which I fully agree with that sentiment as it sucks having to scrounge about for little bits and bobs to eat. Of course, incinerating your food is always a great option, except when there's rain of course, and then that, well, vastly limits you to instantly cooking your meat. So, I think we should do some farming and get some things a baking. Of course, sustainable food and owl breeding will probably all be more difficult given the mods we have, but that's just a fun part of the challenge, I think. Right, let's get into this. So, I want to go back home. Actually, I want to break a lot of this grass. I don't believe I'll even have the ability to farm, come to think of that. Yeah, my farming is at 1.5. If we go to my list of skills, let's see where farming's at. Farming's at 2.37. That seems rather horrendous. So, cooking food at the moment seems to be our bestest option. Who would have thought these two mods together, Pyrotechnica and the whatever mod, the MMO mod, that's it, OP mod, would be so in disagreement with each other. Just adding and compounding make things really, really hard. Oh well, we will persevere, as always, and find a way through it. Of course, even just breeding animals and baiting them, you need farming. Yeah, no, things become very difficult. Guess we can harvest these melons though. And that will count as wood cutting. Now, some things are much weirder than others. That is something for certain we've just learned. And I am completely off base of which direction is back home. Brilliant. Okay. And we can cook this chicken on the stove. There's coal in there, yep, alright. We missed. Oh, we just right click it on. I'd be messing up. So one of you guys want viscera? Cool. Did that? Oh, just use it up with charcoal. One of you, oh, you left behind. Fair enough, fair enough. Right, let's deposit even more of the garbage we acquired well out there. Ooh, we got that medallion. Should re-equip that. That's for certain. Lauren. We use this fuel and energy. That's cool. Right. Inside here, I believe, not that thing, but we have all the parts of Mystria. Yes. We actually happen to have every single part of this sword. Maybe? Ah, like that. There we are. Wow. Look out the hit on that. Combat 120? We just got a lot of crafting level up from that thing. And even though we can't use its fighting prowess, we can use its little fun special power of being able to get a little bit of a sprint going. Which, at least we got that. And look at this thing. It looks pretty cool, eh? Got ourselves a fun little rapier here. Let's go put that away in one of our chests. And she's healing from the fireworks, which is grand. I should also probably select one of these things. And as someone pointed out to me, the faction of the main character is Shimigami, and it has the most work put into it. So we are going to take Shimigami, which means a death god. So yay, there we go. We're a death god now. And we've selected that faction. And this thing is no longer usable. So one of you can choose which faction you wish to become. Cool, cool. Right. Now then, I wish to upgrade my mining just a little bit. What's my mining level at then? I thought it was almost high enough level. Oop, don't want to press that button. Skills. Our mining is at 15. Ah, right. And how much wood? We got a lot of wood on us. Our wood cutting skill is quite high. It's at 30. Right. Okay, well, plans for now is to get sustainable food and do a little bit more mining, and then we can start working on our own house. So what is the best way for us to get sustainable food? Well, I figure we have to be able to learn how to farm, and to upgrade our farming, I think we need to start with a hoe. However, I doubt I'll be able to use even a stone hoe, and wooden hoes do not exist. Meaning, I must figures out a way to level that up. There is a way, well, there's multiple ways. One of them is rather slow, which is breaking that, and that will take absolutely forever. The other way is that we get a bunch of one holes from creative mode, and then, of course, from there, it's just a simple matter of paying the exact wood price for a amount of these, which I reckon is about that much. Probably not, but I will call that a fair trade. And now, this is worth farming XP, which, if we have enough hoes to last us for this whole thing, that would be a miracle. Also, these hills are terrible, terrible farming land. So let's go over here and find this more favorable terrain. And we got to level 10. That didn't take too long. Didn't take too long at all. And, well, that was the only way that was ever going to happen. I was not going to punch dirt until I got that high level in farming. No, I wasn't going to do that. But, speaking of terrible ideas, I think that I want to go inside here. Alright, so right away we're getting attacked by a monster, although we have regeneration for some reason whenever it hits me. What? Do you hit with regen? Oh my. Okay, well then, let's deal with that. Well then, only mildly concerning, this place. Okay, doesn't seem to be all that many good food sources in here. And, oh, the water's poisonous. And this substance is deathly obsidian. Okay. Well, let's get out of the poisonous water. Appears aura protects me completely from poison. Although the poison also doesn't seem to last very... Oh, okay. This flower... Desert flower purple. These will light you on fire. Brilliant. Okay. Do the dark purple ones as well, or is this... Yeah, they both light you on fire, okay. And let me guess, these are prickly? Nope, they just light you on fire. Well then, I think it's time to leave. As that's unpleasant. My goodness. Goodness gracious gravy. That place is scary. Huh. Hello, Mr. Chicken. How's it going? Chicken coop's a good idea for harvesting, capturing. Alright. Ladies, greetings. Need the stone. I need a book from here. Do you happen to know where I put my book? There it is. I should never leave home without that thing. It's very silly of me to take it with me. Okay. Now we can use this and actually do some farming. And our buckets should be probably no longer existing, come to think of it. So we have to make a new one. That's fine. Okay. Bucket. Created. I'm not even certain what crafting level's all about. And we need to get some water. Right down here. And we need to dig up some dirt. Don't have any shovels on us, that's fine. Where do we want to start our farm? This kind of big open area here, I think, is a good spot to start working on farming. Lots of these tubers in here. Alright. Nice, nice. Okay. This is a nice, small, modest farm that we can get up and going to our own satisfaction. Like so. There we are. Oh, messed up. There we are. And like that. Brilliant. Now, we can do some massive harvesting of crops. And now to find seeds. Wheat seeds. Okay, well, that's a tomato. That's an onion. I'm looking to just get myself some wheat seeds here. And I'll finish planting this up. Alright. I mean, I could plant a tomato and an onion. This side could be the vegetables. The other side could be for the wheat, I suppose. Yeah, that works. Works just fine for me. And is this green bristle grass? Yeah. Not really on my diet list, so I'll just leave that be. Oh, there's some bewitchment stuff. I think that's Hellbora using an old version of bewitchment, so we get to see all the fun, fancy legacy plants that they all eliminated because they don't feel like having a ton of random plants anymore. Which, I mean, is their choice. Entirely their choice. I personally want to do it, but hey, I'm not making that mod. I'm glad to not be making it. My goodness, we are rather lacking in the old seed department. We're getting a lot of weird random things, but nothing I want. Yeah, rose. I do like roses. Okay. However, those villages have a bunch of random plants, so let's go to one of them to steal their crops. Well, that's just weird. I wonder what happened to this poor fellow. Random skull in the desert. Lying away. I think I'll take him with me. Come along. Don't like those noises. Yeah, that's what got him. And here we have the village. Also a massive pyramid. Although, it is rather weirdly positioned and spawned. But we won't judge it for that. We're kind people. Alright. Through the desert swamp and into the village, I suppose. Surmise? Guess? Will do. That's it. Yes. This way. Forward march. Onwards. Giant walls of stone stuff. And we shall see now if we Most concerning. Do we not possess the skill? Or is there something more sinister going on here? This I do not know. Very, very concerning. Can I perhaps trick the system? No. It simply does not work. I'm leveling up my farming apparently doing this. Though I don't feel like I'm a better farmer for it. Ooh, there are fairies about. Okay. Well. This is probably very upsetting to any of the local farmers. I don't seem to be able to get any of their crops harvested. Which is very upsetting to me, as I feel like I shall starve. Like it says. You seem to have a deeply flawed economy. And by that I mean farming's impossible. And I cannot harvest either. Again, the most troublesome prospect. pretty certain I figured out why I cannot farm. That is because I need mulch, most likely. And that is, of course, achieved through means of breaking down plants and like in a compost bin. So, my guess is that, oh my goodness, I will need to fill up this whole bin with ridiculous amounts of plant fiber, even come close to getting one land that I can plant wheat into. And let me just look at the book. Mulch. Mulch is used for composting bin. It can be placed on farmland. Mulch can be gathered or placed or plants grow on top. So create a temporary mulch farmland. Mulch farmland is resistant to being trampled and plants grow on top of it beside bone meals. Yes. I suspect that mulch is actually needed though, as I cannot plant plants in a normal fashion. Wow. Nope. Dried clumps don't work. What roses? Nope. Well, they don't seem to want to work in it. Do these work? Yeah, that works. Huh. Like, at least we got the tomato plant flowering. That's worth something at the very least. Now I feel like I need absurd amounts of mulch. Alright, one of these gotta be worth something. Yes? A whole bunch. Oh, that would be a brilliant way to level up my farming, is punching these things down. Didn't even notice those. Oh well. What's turn one of you to seeds? Plant these. Nope. Okay, of course, because they're normal. You can't use them. Oh, come now, that ought to create a ton of mulch. Let's see. Mulch. Mulch. Mulch is made costing boom and can be placed on. Mulch is plants grow on top of it. Alright. To remove mulch, right click it with a shovel. Ah, I bet we actually have a bunch of mulch then. I hope we have a bunch of mulch. Let's see. Right. There's no mulch in there? Moisture is needed. Okay. Right. So we have to mix in water. This farming is a lot more difficult than I had thought it would be. But that appeared to start turning into something. Right. It's doing something or other. No. Do I need more compost in there? Well, let's go acquire more compost then. Compost for the compost bin. Skull pumpkins for the pumpkin throne. Right, now add water. And still nothing's happening. Do I need to take time or something? I'm gonna go insane from this, aren't I? Funny thing is that the stuff I've been composting is all these plants that I can just eat for food. So the wheat actually doesn't seem all that entirely necessary, given that I've grown all this stuff while trying to get it to that point. What great deals of irony we do come across in this world while trying to achieve things. What great deals of irony indeed. Well, I don't know about you, but I think I shall leave it there for today. So thank you very much for watching. Don't know how much we got done, but we did attempt to farm, and well, that's worth something, right? So, anyways, until next time, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.